Hey guys, we are going to start a new unit in reading called Determining Importance. We're going to be deciding whether we're reading or in the world, what things are important and what things are just interesting. So we're going to start with this book, I Want My Hat Back by Jon Klassen. We're going to decide as we're reading what things are important to the story and are there some things that are just interesting but not as important. I want my hat back. My hat is gone. I want it back. Have you seen my hat?
No, I haven't seen your hat.
Okay. Thank you anyway. It's important that his hat is missing. Is it important that this is a fox or just interesting? Does it change the story if it was an elephant? Would that change the story? It probably wouldn't change the story. So the important part so far is that he lost his hat. It's interesting that he's talking to a fox, but that's not as important. Have you seen my hat?
No, I have not seen any hats around here.
Okay. Thank you anyway. He's talking to a frog. Would it change the story if that was a snake or a grasshopper? So is the frog important or just interesting? Have you seen my hat?
No, why are you asking me? I haven't seen it. I haven't seen any hats anywhere. I would not steal a hat. Do not ask me any more questions.
Okay. Thank you anyway. Now let's look on this page. Do you think if this was different, it would change the story? What do you see on that animal? So is this one important? We're having to infer here because it doesn't say anything about that hat. But you're having to pay attention. Have you seen my hat?
I haven't seen anything all day. I have been trying to climb this rock.
Would you like me to lift you on top of it?
Yes, please.
Have you seen my hat?
I saw a hat once. It was blue and round. My hat doesn't look like that.
Thank you anyway. Have you seen my hat?
What is a hat?
Thank you anyway. Would it matter if this was a different animal? Would it change the story? What if this was a rhinoceros? Would that change the story? It's interesting, but maybe not important for the kind of animal that it is. Nobody has seen my hat. What if I never see it again? What if nobody ever finds it? My poor hat. I miss it so much. Now he's laying down thinking. Do you think it's important that he's laying down thinking? To find out. What's the matter? I have lost my hat, and nobody has seen it. What does your hat look like? It is red, and pointy, and... If you pay close attention, you can see those 3 little dots. Remember, we talked about that means something is coming. Do you think it's important that it's got those 3 little dots, the ellipses? Something important is coming. I have seen my hat. That might make you think. If we think back a few pages, has he seen his hat? Have you seen his hat? He's running all the way back. You stole my hat. Is it important that he found him? I love my hat. Now, think about where that rabbit was sitting. Where he's sitting. Do you think it's important that he's sitting and there's a bunch of broken branches and sticks? What do you think he did to that rabbit? Do you think it's important?
Excuse me. Have you seen a rabbit wearing a hat?
No. Why are you asking me? I haven't seen him. I haven't seen any rabbits anywhere. I would not eat a rabbit. Don't ask me any more questions.
Okay. Thank you anyway.
The end. Now, Bear said something. What did he do to that rabbit? We had some important things. He lost his hat. That was important. He was asking people for his hat. That was important. He saw his hat, but he didn't notice it. That was important. Do you think it's important that he ate the rabbit? I don't know. We have to decide. So we're going to be doing some reading and some activities about thinking about things that are important and things that are just fun or interesting. So we're going to have two different things. Important or just interesting. So I Want My Hat Back was our very first book. Thanks for listening.